Welcome back to Feed News Every Day, where headlines come alive with facts, context, and clarity. In our next story, tensions aren't just boiling overseas, they're spilling over right inside the White House press room. President Trump and his team are going after a CNN reporter, accusing her of spreading misinformation about U.S. military actions in Iran. Karoline Leavitt unloads on CNN reporter. After Trump says she should be thrown out like a dog, the White House is in full-blown attack mode, not against a foreign power, but against the free press. On Thursday, White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt delivered a blistering public rebuke of CNN journalist Natasha Bertrand during a press briefing that quickly escalated from policy Q&A to personal denunciation. The reason? Bertrand's report earlier this week cited a preliminary intelligence assessment contradicting President Trump's bold claim that the United States had obliterated Iran's nuclear program in recent airstrikes. According to Bertrand's sources, the U.S. strikes only set Iran's nuclear development back by a few months, far from the complete destruction touted by the president. Leavitt, clearly angered, spent nearly 2 minutes condemning the report and the reporter behind it. This is a reporter who has been unfortunately used by people who dislike Donald Trump in this government to push fake and false narratives, Leavitt declared. She went further, accusing Bertrand of peddling disinformation over the years and using her platform to undermine the Trump administration. She should be ashamed of herself. And that's not what reporting is, Leavitt added, doubling down on her attack. This came just one day after President Trump himself launched an even more incendiary personal attack, reportedly saying Bertrand should be thrown out like a dog. The comment, which drew immediate backlash from press freedom groups, sparked debate about the administration's relationship with the media and its tolerance for dissenting information. Bertrand's report challenged the official White House narrative surrounding the success of U.S. military strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities over the weekend. While President Trump proclaimed total victory, stating the sites were destroyed beyond recovery, the leaked intelligence suggests a more moderate outcome. Setbacks, yes, but far from obliteration. The White House, now in defense mode, appears eager to discredit not only the report, but the journalist behind it. This strategy isn't new. Trump has repeatedly targeted journalists who contradict or question his messaging, labeling critical outlets as fake news and reporters as enemies of the people. But critics argue that this latest attack represents a dangerous escalation, moving beyond rhetoric into personal vilification of individual journalists. Media watchdogs and civil liberties groups were quick to respond. The Committee to Protect Journalists issued a statement condemning both Trump's and Leavitt's remarks, calling them chilling, retaliatory, and unbecoming of a Democratic administration. The White House Correspondents Association also demanded the administration respect the independence and role of the press. CNN has so far stood by its reporter, reaffirming Bertrand's credibility and defending the importance of challenging official narratives, especially in matters of war and national security. Reporting verified intelligence is not an act of partisanship. It's journalism, one CNN executive stated. This unfolding controversy reflects broader concerns about transparency and trust. With the stakes so high in the Middle East, the public needs clear, factual information about what's happening, not political spin or internal finger-pointing. Yet, instead of clarifying the discrepancies between the White House and intelligence community, the administration has chosen to attack the messenger. In an environment where truth is contested and diplomacy hangs by a thread, the role of independent journalism has never been more important, or more under fire. You've been listening to Feed News Every Day, for the truth behind the headlines and the headlines that shape the truth. Stay with us. Like, follow, and share for more fearless updates.